So as you can see, I have taken off my nails. I have recently discovered one, how to do chrome nails, and two, this new gel, X gel nail thing. So I discovered this upon learning about the press-ons and how it wasn't working for me. The Glamnetic glue was just not doing it. Every single freaking time I tried to use it, it was just failing me. So I stumbled upon this Una Gella false nails, and I like the pointy ones. I also like the shorter ones, but I have these long ones here and I have shorter ones in Texas because I actually was doing them in Texas because I was still learning how to do it. And I know I figured out how to do it right because it was a feat trying to get these off, but not impossible. And I liked that it was, one, not too difficult, and two, I also liked that one, how long they last, but also that they did not damage my nails. Now, my nails are already not great, but what I did notice was the gel manicures was destroying them. And I mean, it was rough. So I was looking, that's why I was looking to the press-on nails, because the glue wasn't ruining my nails and it was just, you know, making them look pretty because they were all even because they were press-ons. The problem is the glue was literally trash. It did not work very well, at least for me. So I moved on and I discovered these Una Gella nails where I use this kind of gel-like glue, literally like it's like gummy paste, and the nail is clear. And because the nail is clear, it goes right through the UV when you use the UV light. It cures it through the nail. And then after that, you just put on your base coat and then you do whatever you're going to do to your nails. Now, I have discovered that I don't really care about color unless it is chrome. Shinier, the better. That's kind of how I've been functioning lately. So I discovered how to use it, and I've been combining that with my Gella nails, and I have been absolutely loving it. So today, despite the fact that I have to pack and get everything ready to go and put everything away from my last travel, I thought we would do our nails because, why? Because I like to live on the edge and yeah, be a little crazy. So right now I'm just filing my nails so that they're nice and even and ready and prepped for the press-ons. I guess you could, I wouldn't call them press-ons because you use the gel to put them on. I don't know, I guess they're technically press-ons. Anyway, I'm just prepping them right now with I like to use a glass file because they say it's better for your nails as opposed to the paper ones. I don't know, but I do enjoy them more. I prefer them. I like the pointy tip because then I can press back the cuticle and really just make the nail prepped and ready to go for whatever I'm planning on doing with it. And also because I had just taken them off, I'm just kind of like giving them a chance to breathe and be in the air, because that actually, they end up being stronger after I take the nails off and they get a chance to kind of like get some oxygen on them, you know, get some fresh air, if you will. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna bring you down here and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and I'm gonna give you directions on how I do it. So let's get started. All right, so as you can see, gosh, there's just so much happening. I have all my stuff here. This is my UV ray light. These are some of my, these are all the colors. I got only chrome because that's what I like, chrome. I'm debating on gold, this gold actually. I do like this one, and that's like a copper, which was very, very in, but not what I'm going for. I think either gold, which I just had on, or some kind of like fun hot pink, or maybe a rose gold. That's a really pretty gold too. They do have red and green, and you know I do love a green. And then they also have like this kind of funky chrome sort of different color alien. And then this one, which is like another type of shift. I might go with that too. With the pink and green. All right, so we're gonna think about that. I'm very excited, as you can see. I haven't used any of these yet. I've only used a chrome powder that I got when I was in Texas. All right, so these are, what's this, number 5? These are the nails. I'm going to, but right now, so these are the nails. This is the gel nail glue that you put on to put the nails on. This has the base coat and the top coat. And then this is basically if you want to put any other decor like roses, flowers, whatever, or rhinestones. I did do rhinestones a few weeks ago, and it turned out so cool. So that's also an option. But right now, I am just going to be prepping these nails, getting them at least a little bit more even, giving them some air since I just took them off. Nothing crazy. I got all the glue off, no problem. All I did to get them off was put them under pretty hot water and just let my hands soak in it. You can do that. You can do that with, they say, acetone, but I found I prefer the hot water and then like a little thing to kind of like shift it off.
Slide out my bed in the morning, think I gotta clear my head. It's getting foggy in here, 'cause I love you, but I don't know if I love you like that.
All right, that's good enough. I also went to grab tweezers, and I'll show you why that's important, because you need to press these down for the first 10 seconds of putting them under the UV light. That way they stay better. And what I discovered was if I use the tweezers as opposed to my finger of pressing them down, it ends up being more, one, it's on there stronger, and two, they just end up just being better. I don't know how do I explain it. You'll see, because it's less surface area being covered, more of the gel and the UV ray ends up being like, you know, attached in the very beginning. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. All right, so the first thing I need to do, they say the first thing you need to do is actually put on a base coat, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want any gel on my nails. I just want the gel nail and the nail glue, the nail on my nails. That's the only thing I want. So I'm going to figure out which nails are going to fit the best, and then we're going to start gluing them on. But I'm going to time lapse it so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So let's get started.
Elevate my heart, you make it difficult to tell my thoughts apart. From the things that I feel, I get overwhelmed. Then you go and bring me back down, back down. Then your voices echo.
All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to put the nail glue right here in the center, just like that. I'm going to take this. I'm also going to make sure that this is ready. I'm going to press it so that it's nice and even. I'm going to use this to make sure that it is also being pressed on there. And then I'm just gonna, for 10 seconds, I'm gonna have it under the UV light. And then I'm gonna leave it for the rest of the minute. And as you can see, it is now on there. I'm going to do that for the rest of my nails, but I'm going to time lapse it again so that you don't have to worry about it. But you can see, we don't want the bubbles, that kind of like weakens it. But as you can see, because I pressed it with the tweezers, I got it pretty nice and tight on there. All right, now we're going to get started. I'm gonna finish up these, and then we're gonna get to the fun part.
Louder than it's ever been. Can't shut you out. No matter what I do, you take the crown. But don't get used to it. You might have won this round, but you don't get to. You don't run this town, so don't get too used to it.
See like some of that gel kind of squeezed out. No big deal. We're just gonna remove it. I just use my tweezers. Like, you don't have to, but I don't want it, so I get rid of it. The other thing, you can see that there's like a little sticky at the end. I'll just get rid of that. The thing I really like about these nails is, I don't know if you could tell, but I didn't have to file them in here. They were already like roughed up and ready to place so that the gel had something to stick to. I like that. From here, we are going to put our base on. So let me just open this up. Come here. You can see like they're on. Like, that's what I love them. Based on how frustrating the other ones were. This is just night and day. All right, so here you can see, it says here, base coat. So sheet thick. So we're just gonna get started. The thing is with the coats, I want to make sure that it's as smooth as possible. The other part of that is I also don't want it to be too thick because I don't like my nails to be thick. And on top of that, I just want to make sure when I put it under the UV light, I will do it for 3 minutes. So I'll do it for 3 cycles. So it turns off 3 times. It's hard when you have the thumbnail as well, so I kind of just do this. And I'll do this for 3 minutes, so 3 full cycles, and before I'm comfortable with it, before I know that it's completely dry. Okay, I thought I'd bring you in here. You can't really see it, but you kind of can. It is still a little sticky, and what I've come to realize is that when I originally did this, I didn't have a base coat, I just had the top coat. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put the top coat over it because I don't know why the hell it's still sticky. So we're gonna put the top coat on and hope for the best. Let me just do it to the thumbnail. and we'll see if it dries. I'm not crazy about the fact that it didn't dry completely underneath, but we're just gonna see what happens. good news, that worked. So we're just gonna put the top coat on the rest of these. I just did that. And yeah, that's the plan. It's really annoying that it had to be that way, but here we are. Honestly, I kind of feel like maybe I should have just put the top coat on and left it at that, but maybe we'll do that for the other hand, because what the hell? Seriously, what the hell is that about? All right. Maybe I do that and we see what happens. Even though I'm doing these nails specifically for my trip, but whatever. Let's do it. So that worked. And now I'm just going to do this side because now I'm kind of like mad about it. Like, what did I even bother getting the base coat for? I guess I thought it was going to be better somehow. I don't know. Anyway, I'll need a base coat. Just the top coat. Thank you. And I'll put another top coat once I finish with my chrome look. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. Should be amazing. I've played with it already. I'm just trying to make it as smooth as possible because, like I said, the chrome look needs to be perfectly smooth. I mean, it's gotta look like glass. You feel me? All right. Like I said, I don't want it to be too thick either. Right? All right. Does that look smooth and shiny? All right. Let's do it. All right, we are going to try this again. So we do have a top coat, just the top coat, base and top coat on this side, only top coat on this side. So I wanted to do the color shifting because why the hell not? I have had gold on for most of December since I've started this journey. And I think it's time to try something fun, a little different. How about that? So we're gonna do this color, this one that seems to be a color shifting situation. And we'll see how it goes. Then we'll put another top coat on and we shall go from there. So let me bring you in. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tap this in like that, put it here, and we're just gonna, oh, this is fucking sick. Oh my God, this is so cool. Yep, this was the move. All right, so this has both the base and the top coat on. Do you see how cool that looks? This is so cool. It looks like that like metal that's been heated up. That looks awesome. Might do a few coats only because I can see through it a little bit. Or maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Like I said, I want to keep it as thin as possible because the thicker this gets, the more annoying it is. I'm going to do, oh my God, that is so cool. I'm going to do the rest of these. I love it. And then I'll show you what happens when I just have the top coat on.
Just to check on my day, but don't get it wrong. I stop before I'm too far gone, far gone. Then your voice is echoing louder than it's ever been. Can't shut you out, no matter what I do. You take the crown, but don't get used to it. You might have won this round, but you don't get to, you don't run this down. So don't get too used to it. You have a way with words, or you know me too.
Yeah, they're super cool. I'm pretty obsessed. I have Vaseline on them right now, so they're not as shiny because I was just cleaning up my cuticles because they're like a little raw, but it's okay. It'll be super shiny. Anyway, super cool. I'm pretty obsessed. Here's the thing too, with the longer nails, it feels like very witchy, but also the green and the purple also very witchy. And I love that, you know? So fierce. I love them. Anyway, now you know how to do it too. And it's super easy. It just takes some time and there's a learning curve. The other part of that is I would not get the base coat. You don't need it. You just need the top coat. Put the top coat on, put the chrome powder on, put another top coat, and you're good. And if you want to put another chrome powder and then top coat again, do it. Do it to it. But the base coat is just sticky and doesn't seem to dry. So don't bother with it. And that is my thoughts on that. So anyway, I hope you had an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I am now finally going to put all my stuff away and then we're going to start packing because I have another trip coming up. I'm very excited. It's going to be amazing. I hope you're ready. So let's go. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Until next time.
No matter what I do.